1,000 throats may be cut in one night by one man.
Patience, vigilance. You will make a mistake.
Tigers, predators, hunters, killers.
We're off to Organia to secure yet another military base when things escalate quickly.
Negotiations with the Klingon Empire are on the verge of breaking down. Starfleet Command anticipates a surprise attack. Well, we've been anticipating an attack. I'd say what we've just experienced very nearly qualifies.
They beam down to Organia in the midst of a Renaissance fair and are greeted by the most medieval man in the galaxy.
Welcome.
The Organians don't seem overly concerned about the Klingons.
We are a simple people, Captain. We have nothing that anybody could want.
Oh, I saw the green goats. Don't think I didn't. Kirk launches into his best sales pitch.
In addition to military aid, we can send you specialists, technicians.
Constitutes a remarkable endorsement of the government of the United States and the culture and civilization of the people of the United States.
All we ask in return is that you let us help you.
It doesn't work.
But again, we assure you that we are in absolutely no danger.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
On the Enterprise,
You will be in command.
when who should arrive?
Opening fire. Positive identification. Yes, sir.
Shields! Shields! Yay, Sulu!
Several hundred men have appeared near the Citadel. They bring many weapons.
Our first view of the Klingons. Surely these can't be the terror of the galaxy.
They are Klingons.
What happened?
We do not discuss it with outsiders.
Speaking of disappointments, let's take a swipe at the remastered version. In their unbridled haste, they include Klingon ships 2 seasons before they actually would appear. Want to see their first shot of one of the most iconic ships in all Star Trek? Want to see it again? When it actually was introduced, at least it had some weight.
Our ghost has materialized.
Anyway, back to these guys. We have yet to see the first Klingon.
Put them on screen.
The Klingon who set the pattern for his planet's tyrannies.
No,
You are now prisoners of the Klingon Empire against...
there is another.
an act of war.
Don't get me wrong, John Colicos is amazing in this role.
Yes. I am.
But there are other influences at work.
That is exactly right.
If you fail, your life will be forfeited.
You will be killed.
He plays Kur as calculating and charming.
Excellent. Then it shall be a matter of testing each other's wills and power.
By his revisiting of the role in the 1990s, he'd gone slightly mad.
This is a mistake.
But what a beautiful mistake.
These are first draft Klingons, much more subdued than later iterations.
Out of the way, Organian.
It doesn't mean they can't be ruthless.
In the courtyard of my headquarters, 200 Organians have just been killed.
Yet even Kur states,
And I must confess to a certain admiration for you.
the first and last to do so. Oh, that doesn't count. Kirk and Spock attempt to hide as leading citizen
Oh, he is Barona.
and merchant.
A dealer in Kivas and Trillium.
Kur isn't having it.
You do not look like a storekeeper.
They subject Spock to...
It's a mind sifter or mind ripper.
Spock isn't having it.
But it was an interesting experience.
All right, you guys. Now let's take the fight to them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Mr. Spock, did I or did I not see something that looked like a munitions dump outside of Kur's headquarters?
You did.
And blessed are you who are the peacemakers.
I implore you never to do such a thing again.
Why?
That's the real mystery, isn't it?
For tens of thousands of years, there has been absolutely no advancement, no significant change in their physical environment.
Were you armed, you might be tempted to use violence, and that we cannot permit.
Aelborn even rats them out.
I can tell you his name. It is Captain James T. Kirk.
Elborn.
Then does a St. Paul and even busts them out of prison,
Oh, there you are, gentlemen.
for which Kirk is extremely grateful.
So unless you tell me where those faces are, you're going to have more violence than you know what to do with.
Ask, and you shall receive.
They are in that cabinet.
And it's off to visit the Klingons again.
Then,
Terrible, inconceivable, savage.
There is some good banter, though.
What would you say the odds are on our getting out of here?
I should say approximately 7,824.7 to 1.
7,824 to 1?
7,824.7 to 1.
That's a pretty close approximation.
I endeavor to be accurate.
You do quite well.
The Organians do succeed in uniting the two factions in their dislike of them.
I have no great love for you, your planet, your culture. You disgust me.
Well, the Organians have had enough.
But we cannot permit you to harm yourselves.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to put a stop to this insane war.
You're talking nonsense.
It is being done.
Both sides are not pleased by this, which leads to an ugly realization.
We have the right.
To wage war, Captain? Is that what you're defending?
They have one more trick up their sleeves.
We can handle them. I have an army.
Pure energy.
So the Organian Peace Treaty keeps the original series from becoming a war show.
Ah, my dear Captain Kirk.
My dear Captain Koloff. Well, no one wants war.
Beyond that, it was less successful.
Obviously, the Organians aren't going to let us fight.
A shame, Captain. It would have been glorious.
We did, after all, beat the odds.
Oh, no, Mr. Spock. We didn't beat the odds. We didn't have a chance. The Organians raided the game.